everyone, it's Louise here from Crazy Borgies. I hope you're well and fine on this beautiful December day. It's the 1st of December today. Yay! So today I am gonna be doing an unboxing, okay, and I think I'm gonna do a kitting up as well of my minis, my 8-piece minis set that I purchased from Temu last week. So I'm thinking I might do this as well. Depends how long it takes me to unbox this one. But we'll see, we'll see. Right, so firstly, let's do this unboxing. Hold on one second, I'm just going to pause you because Luna is chewing on something that she shouldn't. And I'm back. Right, guys, let's get to this unboxing before one of the animals decides to interrupt me once again. So, this is something that I said I've been looking at for a while. It is a portable label maker, okay? So, I just thought, why not try this? I saw it on Temu. It didn't cost a lot. It cost probably somewhere in the region of about £8, so about $6 something. So it's fairly a little cheap and cheerful product, and I just wanted to see if it was any good. It's in the pink colour, so let's have a look now. Let's try and open this if we can. Is it going to open? No. I've just had my nails done, guys, and whenever I get my nails done it actually hurts my nail. I don't know why, it just does. And I also forgot to put on sun cream, which I always put on because of where I suffer with my skin, and the UV light triggers things, triggers pigmentation on my hands, and I've completely forgot today, but never mind, never mind. So my hand is hurting and my nails are done in, all for the pain of having Christmas nails. Yes, why we do these things to ourselves, these silly women, aren't we? Anyway, right, so we've got a USB charging cable, so let's pull it out, and all the items inside. So let's see, search now. Okay, so firstly I'm seeing you have to put an app on your phone, I would imagine. Google Play or App Store. Okay. Scan QR code to install the app for printing. Okay. So we've got a code there, QR code, and we click on that, and then it brings up an app, and then you connect to it. So I won't be able to actually do this on camera because obviously I use my phone to record. So yeah, so it's a nice little pocket size one. It's not too big. Let's have a look here. Whoops, too much plastic in the world, guys, too much. Right, so I'm wondering, there, I've opened it up so we can see in there is the labels. It's a tiny little roll of labels actually, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So the labels are in there. I'm just wondering where the print cartridge is, to be fair, but we'll have a look at the instructions now. Okay, so it's got some scissors here, free cutting buttons, so for us to cut the label. Okay. You can connect it via Bluetooth as well. So how would I turn it on? Where is that on? Oh gosh, I'm so dippy. You have to long hold it to turn it on, it says, but obviously it's not charged. Oh yes, there's a little bit of charge, but it's red. So I'm thinking, it tells you how to install the paper, the label paper. And it probably does need charging, I'd imagine. Create new label. It's probably one of those that, you know, is really easy to use once you get the gist of it, but it's actually doing it. You can change different fonts as well from here as well. But I'll have a little play around with it and we'll see. So when it's flashing green, it's charging. Yeah, it's charging. When the light is off, fully charged. When it's flashing red, print head overheat or low battery. Steady red, cover is open or out of paper, printing can't be finished. Steady blue is Bluetooth connection. Okay, so at the moment it's saying red. So yeah, that's why it's whoops. Okay, so unroll the paper enough so that it sticks out of the printer slightly. Okay. So it just sort of sits in there like that. Like that. And now it's on steady green. So that means that it's good to go, I think. No, it doesn't mean that. It doesn't have a steady green. It just says flashing green. It's charging. Okay, right. Troubleshooting warranty has a 30-day return period on Amazon. So even, I thought I bought this from Temu. Maybe I did buy it from Amazon, or maybe it is a company that works on both Temu and Amazon. You never know. You never know. So I will have a little play around with this and see if I can get a label. It does have the QR code there to see a quick tutorial, so that's good. And it has an email address, an online chat as well. So yeah, we'll have a look. But I'm going to turn it off for now because obviously I can't. Oh my gosh, now what's it doing? Oh, it's printed something. Look at that. It has printed, guys. It has. But yeah, that's odd. But anyway, right, let's cut that off. Didn't mean for it to do that, but it's not smudging either, which is good. So yeah, there's the first label printed. It's just saying all the information about it, but interesting. It's a long hold that we have to turn it off and on, and it's got a handy little thing that you can swing it around. perhaps make it into a fidget spinner. You never know. That's what my daughter, she makes everything into fidget spinners. Right, let's leave that there. But if it's easy to use, I will let you know, and I will tell you if it is worth it or not, bargain or fail. Let's see. But yeah, you can print using Bluetooth function via the phone as well, so I don't think you can, yeah, you can just Bluetooth it to it, but you'd still need the app, I think. So that will be something I shall have a little play with off camera to stop myself looking like a complete idiot. There we go. But I saw it and I thought, you know what? That might be good. That might be good for all the funky symbols when I'm hitting up my diamond dots. Because, you know, me and funky symbols, we don't get on, guys. We really don't. I'm just going to roll this back up. It did make me jump, though, when it suddenly started printing like that, guys. I'm not going to lie. Just made me jump. Okay, right. Let's put that away for now. And we will have, I will even have a play with that off camera and let you know how I get on. So that's my little portable label maker. Oh dear. Okay. So let's move on to our lovely kitting up of the Christmas minis. Yes. So last week, if you remember, I said I was going to kit up straight into the baggies, which I am going to do. I'm not going to muck around with containers, and this one comes with stickers as well, so I don't even need to write any out. And yes, these are the ones that are not sticky all over. So this is an 8-pack that I purchased off Temu, and I unboxed it last week. That's, sorry guys, I keep hitting the camera. The price was £6.49, $8.47, just for some small little partials. But we are going to kit this up now in baggies. So, are these numerical and alphabetical? So, okay, I'm very, very tired today, guys. I'm always filming when I'm tired because it is my daughter's birthday. My eldest, on Wednesday. So I have been out all over the place today. I've been to church. I've been shopping to get her some bits and bobs. And now I came home. I crashed. I went to see one of my friends as well. And I just, by the time I got back here, then I decided to go and get my nails done. And I literally just came in the door at 5 p.m, had a bath. I couldn't even be bothered to have any dinner and just crashed on the bed for an hour. So luckily the kids, my eldest, sorted them out for me with all their pyjamas and bath routine and their dinner routine even. So she done that for me. So that was a help, bless her. But I tell you, to say I am tired is an understatement. I am shattered, guys. But I wanted to do this video because, oh, I've got a completion to show you as well. So you're going to have an unboxing, a kitting up and a completion in this video. So 3 for the price of 1. There we go. Oh dear. So this is a gorgeous yellow. A diamond painting completion, yes. That is a nice yellow, isn't it? So we're going to stick our symbol on it there. There we go. Yeah, it's been very, very miserable here in the UK today. Not nice weather at all. Really not. Not the best. It's done nothing but rain all day. And I hope I'm in camera. Am I in camera? Yes, I am. it's done nothing but rain and be miserable, and yeah, just not very nice in general. So I'm just like feeling really meh today, tired, grumpy, and I just felt so cold when I came in. I just had to have a bath. And then I started cross stitching, and I was like, yeah, I better film this video now, because once I start cross stitching, that's it. I'll be sitting there all night until it's time for me to go to bed. Right. I'm liking the fact that these come with little labels already printed. It helps. It does help. Could have done the other ones, actually, the doggy ones, but I think they're slightly bigger, the doggy ones, or the animal ones even. So there we go. There's number 3. Let's keep these in order, shall we? There we go. So I put up my Christmas tree yesterday. I did as well. So I've had a real busy couple of days, actually. So put up my Christmas tree yesterday. I haven't put up any, well, I've got a couple of little diamond painting ceiling ornaments up, like little hanging pendants and that, but I'm going to tell you what happened, guys. It's really upsetting if you're a diamond painter. So, you know, my beautiful Christmas ornaments, well, this year, the beginning of this year in January, because I'd only just recently lost my father in November, and last November, and basically my dad's funeral was postponed until end of January. Okay, so by the time January rocked around, I just about barely made it through Christmas with the help of my eldest that was kicking me up the backside, because, you know, when you lose someone close to you, it sucks the joy out of everything, doesn't it? So I was just like, yeah, I'm just going to get the decorations and just plonk them in the containers, in the storage containers I've got for them, and I'll put them in the shed another day. Well, unfortunately, another day didn't happen, and they ended up sitting out there all year round, right from January till yesterday, basically. And I thought, yeah, they'll be fine. They're in plastic containers. That, you know, they had the click lock covers on the containers. Everything. No, because most of them were okay, but it was one of the boxes down the bottom was not okay, and unfortunately that was the box that had my diamond painting ornaments in. Yeah, so basically all my lovely little ornaments that I've diamond painted throughout the years, and there were a lot. I would say there was probably a good 20 or 30 little different ornaments. Yeah, and some of them were wood, and water had got in, and what happens when water gets into wood? Well, yeah, so it was a case of sad time for me, because I had no choice but to throw them away. Yeah, it was not all of them, thankfully. Some of the acrylic ones I managed to just give a little bit of a clean up with some water and some window cleaner, and they were okay, because the acrylic ones slightly different. But Unfortunately, some of the acrylic ones had it as well. Because, you know, what happened was the water got onto the acrylic, then it got onto the sticker that's on the back underneath the diamonds, and yeah, it all bubbled and it looked terrible. I was just like, you know, I have to be cruel to be kind to myself, you know, and accept defeat and learn from it. Learn not to leave my my ornaments out there all year round, basically. So it's sad, very sad. But you know what, I have to say, actually my living room looks better for it, because I had too many anyway, and I know I was meant to take them down to the charity shop, but I never did. It's one of those cases of, you know, I got too attached to the ornaments, because I get attached to everything I diamond paint and cross stitch I get attached to, and I can never ever let go of it. Don't ask me why. It's a problem I have for some reason, because the amount of people that I've had, like workmen, that have come in my house, looked at a diamond painting on the wall and said, oh, I'd buy that off you, and I'd be like, no, you're not going to buy it off me, because it's not for sale, it's my diamond painting, you know. And really and truly, you know, it wouldn't hurt to sell it off to someone, would it, really? Obviously, as long as you're not doing it online for copyright reasons. But yeah, I get too attached, because I just think I spend so long diamond painting, and I'm a bit of a perfectionist with my lines, you know, and I seal them, and then I like to do little funky washi tape frames with them and all that business, and I just think, oh, I don't really want to part with them, you know. It's not good, because then as a result I've got diamond paintings everywhere, completed ones and not completed ones, obviously. But you know, one day I'll have my own little space, little office or little room, and I'll be able to get myself organised properly. At the moment I don't have my own room, so, but maybe one day, who knows what's around the corner, God willing. So you just got to be thankful for a roof over your head these days. Right, these are some gorgeous pinks in here, and the colours, the diamonds are all really lovely, actually. So how many was there? I think there was like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 22, 4, 6, 8, 30 colours on this. Wow. So, I hope you've all had a beautiful day so far, and you are not finding the festive period too difficult so far. I must admit, it's a very tricky time of year for me. I was talking to someone at church about it today, and I said it's very difficult, you know, and you have to be mindful of other people in the world as well that it's difficult for, when, you know, like the elderly who have lost someone, and, you know, just anyone who's lost a loved one. You really feel it at the festive period, most definitely. For me, it's been a challenge anyway, because now, so even more so now than ever, because of where my dad's anniversary of death is in November, and then my mum's anniversary of death is on Christmas Eve of all days. Yeah, so it's a very challenging time, because now I've got the two of them within the space of a month of each other every year, and it does trigger me a lot, you know. As soon as it comes into autumn, I've found it very triggering, you know, because it just throws you back as soon as the weather starts changing back into that depressive sort of like mourning state. But I'm trying to keep myself busy. That's what I'm trying to do. And I'm trying to stay out of hospital, guys, because every winter I always seem to end up going into hospital either before or after Christmas. So I just need to be mindful that, you know, I'm not getting any younger here, and my stress levels can only take so much, and I've got to be careful with how upset I get about things, you know, because last thing I need is to end up in hospital. I've been in hospital once this year already. I don't want to go in there again. So yes, and I still haven't heard anything back about my heart scan that I had, which is not good. So I need to start chasing that, because, you know, even if it's good news, I'd rather know than just be left not knowing. Because I think, you know, that's the worst part, is when they just leave you not knowing. You know, it's a worry, most definitely. And we're not talking about an arm or a leg, we're talking about the heart, which is obviously a vital organ, a main organ, you know. So I've slowed down a little bit from what I was doing. I haven't been swimming because I thought, now Louise, I need to be sensible, because I don't want to get ill, because once again, if I get ill with a cold, it could go to my heart or get COVID and all the rest of it. You know, the COVID is what gave me the heart condition in the first place. So, you know, I'm trying to be mindful, wrap myself up against the cold, and you know, just try not to overdo things. Last week I was a bit ill, but this week I'm feeling a little bit better. I really am. So yeah. So a tip for you guys with your Christmas trees. Now, I saw this tip on TikTok, okay? So if you're like me and you find the festive periods very difficult, but you don't want to be a Scrooge on Christmas, and you've got kids that love the Christmas tree and love all the decorations. I love the decorations as well, but you know, when you're on your own with kids, you're a single parent, it's always me that ends up taking them all out, putting them all up, and taking them all down and putting them all away. So on TikTok I saw this hack that if you dislike all that sort of, you know, chaos, what you can do is wrap your tree up. Yes, you heard it right. So you leave your baubles, you leave your decorations on the tree, okay, and then you get some cling film, okay, you get some brown tape, and basically you wrap your tree up, yes, with brown tape and cling film, and you leave it like that in the back of your shed or in the loft, wherever it's going, until next year. So I thought last year, because I was in such a rush because my dad's funeral and all the rest of it, and I was not in the mood to start taking off loads of different decorations, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to try this hack. I'm going to try leaving it with with cling film on. So I did. I wrapped it up. I didn't have any brown tape, so I just used standard sellotape. And when I came to get it out yesterday, I'm pleased to say, literally, it took me no time at all to set it up, because all the baubles were already on it. It just needed tweaking a little bit, you know, where some of the baubles had fallen as I was bringing it in from the garden, but most of them, as I said, were still in the correct place, and I'm pleased to say it didn't take me long at all. The stress levels of it was just completely removed. So yes, and I was pleased. I was like, you know what, this is such a good idea. I don't know why I didn't think of it before, you know. So if you have the space, obviously, then I would suggest that, because it's less space as well, because all your baubles are gonna, and your decorations for your tree are gonna be on the tree. So instead of loads of little boxes as well with decorations in. So yeah, try it, guys, try it. It is a good idea for sure. For sometimes, you know, by the time I find that, you know, by the time you get all the decorations out and the tree and you've put it together, you're shattered, you're pooped. You don't want to start decorating the tree, you know. But yeah, I found this way it's a lot easier, because even if just some of the baubles fall off, well, half of the tree will already be decorated, so that's good. Let me just check my time here. I'm waffling on to myself here, guys, and we're on 34 minutes. Can you believe that? 34 minutes already of me talking nonsense. Okay. So I'm going to have to speed this up now, because I've still got this lot to kit up. I was going to kit up my other diamond dots, because I've got the other picture of my butterfly that I done, you know, that I diamond painted last week. And I was going to kit that up, because I was like, you know what, let's do the two of them together. But then I thought, no, it's the 1st of December and I just want to focus on doing some Christmas minis just to get me in the festive mood, if I can get in the festive mood. I'm getting there, you know. And as my daughter said, it is a good distraction, you know, especially as I have to do it because I've got kids. If I didn't have kids, yeah, my heart goes out to people that, you know, don't have any family at this time of year and by themselves. It must be awful. So, but you know, you can make I'm a true believer of, like, you can make friends, real friends, your family, you know, because some of my friends from church, I class them as my church family, you know. And sometimes the average stranger even on the street is more compassionate and caring than what actual family biologically related to you are. So I'm liking the fact that they've actually put the colour of the diamond in the background of the symbol as well. So that's good. That's helpful, isn't it? Because sometimes how I diamond paint sometimes is I'll put all my pinks together, all my greens together, and all of my, you know, just keep all the different shades together in separate baggies, obviously, for them not to get mixed up. But because you usually find that the shades are always usually around each other on the same sort of area, so you can sort of get all your shades done at the same time, if you like that sort of thing, if you're looking for quickness. If you're looking for quickness, that is definitely a diamond painting tip I would give you guys, you know, for diamond painting is get all your oranges together in your, you know, obviously separated in your containers. But when you're doing an orange, if you feel like diamond painting orange, get all your oranges out. And then if you're moving on to yellows, get all your different shades of yellows out, you know, that are for that diamond painting. And you'll get it a lot done a lot quicker than just jumping here, there and everywhere. Because when I first started diamond painting, I used to always just diamond paint cross country, as they say. I'd pick a colour and just go where I saw that symbol for that colour. Now I can't do that because I've been diamond painting for a few years now, and diamond painting like that takes its toll on your eyes for sure, because you're continuously scanning the canvas for that symbol, and as a result you can get terrible eye strain. Okay, so now I know that, you know, my eyes are too tired for that, my eyes are too old for that, they don't like it, my eyesight is failing me as I get older. So basically I have to be mindful and responsible, and now I have to work in sections. It's just the way it is, unless it's a partial. But even the diamond dots partial, I worked in sections. Because, you know, I don't need to be doing any more damage to my eyes. And we've got to be mindful, haven't we, as we get older, you know. There. The qualities of these baggies are not very good. They're quite flimsy actually. But hopefully I'll be able to get these done in 1 or 2 sittings even. Got my little cockapoo asleep on the sofa here as well. This morning she got up extra early as well. She heard me get up and she wanted to come down, so I get up about 6:30, 7 o'clock-ish. And she decided to get up this morning, come downstairs with me. And then I got all the 3 youngest out to school, and as I was leaving to take the last one to school, apparently my eldest heard the dog howling. She started howling after us as we were going to school. So yeah, she's got a lot of separation anxiety, this dog, but I think because of where she's never on her own really, she does get like that, you know, because I know my neighbours heard her howling a few times. Sometimes if I get her a bone though, that can distract her from us leaving. So they've given us just a couple of spare baggies, which is good, I guess. Another quick way for doing like little minis like this, of if you just want to get them completed quickly, is you get all of them out together and you do all your yellows on every single picture, and do it like that if you were in a real rush. But I shan't be doing it like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be doing a hyperlapse for these little minis, and I'll upload it. Alright, darling, when it's done. There we go, completed now. Finished. So I'm going to put it back in the box. And then I know that I can just grab it when I'm ready to do it and just get diamond painting. Yes, because sometimes, you know, you don't want to muck around, do you? You just want to sit there and diamond paint something quickly. So that's all kitted up, good to go. And now I'm going to pause you and I'm going to get my completion down. Ta-da! So yes, my beautiful Flutter by Pink butterfly, yes. So my next one, the sister one that I have of this, is just, I think it's just all different shades of whites and greys on it. So I wanted to do this one first because, you know, I love colourful things, and this was very colourful. It's been sealed as well. So yes, with this one I didn't put the washi tape border on because it's going in my file, my portfolio file, and I'm just going to cut around the edge and put it straight in, because if I left the lovely fancy border on, as nice as it is, it wouldn't be able to fit in my file. So because it's only a standard A3 file. So yes, that's why I've got no washi tape on it. But you know, never mind, because it's got a beautiful background anyway. But yes, I had loads left over, didn't run out of any colours, and it was really, really enjoyable. And the thing that was good for this one, you know, this one is really good for a beginner because there's not much in the way of confetti with different shades. You know, there's confetti within the same shade, so all the pinks and the purples, they're sort of a little bit confetti-ish, but they're all pinks and purples, and the greens are all together, and the blues and the purples, you know, so there wasn't any real problem, you know. So you could just, you know, I completed this in maybe a couple of days, if that, and I wasn't diamond painting, you know, for long on it, you know, so it took no time whatsoever. But yes, I really, really do love the outcome. And diamond dots, they're always fun to do, aren't they? Quality of the diamonds were good. There were a couple of trash in it, but like I say, you're going to get trash drills in every diamond painting, okay, because that's just how it works. You know, they're made by machines, and obviously machines do occasionally, you know, mess up the odd diamond here and there. You know, they're not perfect, like, you know, us humans, we're not perfect. So yes, but overall the quality of the diamonds was lovely. The shine, the shimmer, as you can see, is just beautiful. You see the shine, guys? So sparkly. Don't know what that is. I think something's landed on there. It's been hanging up on the thing, on the wall for now. But there we go. Yes, so that's my completion. So thank you so much for joining me for today. It's a long one, I know, 40 something minutes. I'll try and edit it down. And please look after yourselves, and most importantly, look after one another, especially if you know someone that is struggling in this festive period. Okay, guys, because it is very triggering and very difficult for certain people. Okay, all right then, guys, God bless you all. Take care. Bye for now. Bye.